Picture an ordinary Tuesday morning. Traffic, coffee, a commute you've made 1,000 times. Then, without warning, a shimmering gate tears open in the middle of a downtown intersection. A stone archway, a faint blue light. Something moving on the other side. Within the hour, dozens more open, then hundreds. Across every continent, all at once. News anchors run out of things to say. Governments issue statements they don't understand themselves. You've seen this exact premise before, in 100 different anime. The ordinary world cracks open. Monsters pour out. A handful of people suddenly awaken incredible power. It's a fantasy built for wish fulfillment. But play it out seriously, rule by rule, and the world you'd actually get looks a lot less like a power fantasy, and a lot more like something else entirely. In the story, waking up with power feels like being chosen. In reality, awakening wouldn't be a choice, a reward, or a destiny. It would be closer to a lottery run by something that has never once explained its rules. No warning, no trial, no guarantee it happens to the deserving, the brave, or the prepared. Some small fraction of the population would simply wake up one day fundamentally different. And the rest would not, for reasons nobody could predict or control. The first people to walk through those gates wouldn't be trained heroes. They'd be whoever happened to be standing closest. Police officers, delivery drivers, teenagers walking home from school. Most of the earliest dungeons would kill nearly everyone who entered them. There would be no extra lives, no respawn, no pause button. Every single fight would be the only one that mattered. And yet, almost immediately, someone would find a way to profit from it. Materials pulled out of these dungeons, strange metals, glowing cores, substances that don't exist anywhere else on Earth, would turn out to be worth more than oil almost overnight. Entire industries would reorganize around a resource nobody had access to a month earlier. Stock markets would crash and reform around companies that didn't exist yet. Governments would move fast not to celebrate the awakened, but to contain them. Gate zones would be quarantined. Hunters would be drafted into service. Awakened citizens would be classified before anyone bothered to treat them like people. Within a few years, a new kind of class system would form, and it would have nothing to do with fairness. Rank would become the most important word in the world. A number stamped onto a person, deciding what jobs they could hold, what protection they received, and how the rest of the world would see them. The awakened wouldn't automatically become equals. The wealthy and connected would move first. They'd buy access to elite training, private dungeons, safer first missions. Everyone else would be sent in with whatever body they woke up in. That's the part the fantasy version always leaves out. The appeal of the premise is simple. An ordinary, overlooked person becomes powerful overnight through no fault or privilege of their own. But hand a society sudden, random, measurable power, and it wouldn't erase the inequalities that already existed. It would just give them a new number to attach themselves to. The people already holding resources, connections, and safety nets would adapt fastest and pull furthest ahead. The gates wouldn't care who walked through them first. Everything on the other side of that gate would. The dungeons would be new. The hierarchy climbing back on top of them would look almost exactly like the one you're already standing in right now.